a donut day.
In the weld.com lab, and here's Paul. Paul just put the final touches on the final rail while I was getting the trailer ready and getting prepared to back in. We're gonna take these 4, load them up, get them on the trailer, and then tomorrow we'll be out in Orlando. Excited, Paul? Do some field work?
We're done for the night.
We're gonna clean all this up, all the soot and whatnot tomorrow, but this will do. Subscribe! And I'm on site, okay? I got Paul here with me today. We got all our railings that we fabricated that you've seen that we put together in weld.com's shop there. And now we're just walking the site right now, looking at what we got to deal with. We got these blown out holes. Thinking about we'll stick a piece of rebar
Through the post, through the concrete, and then re-concrete them.
Yeah, that's probably the way.
So here at Melton Metal Anthony today, we're going to be mixing concrete. Yeah, we're craftsmen of all trades.
You got to be in this business, though.
That's right.
Paul, how many years you in the welding industry now?
Man, I don't like telling people that.
You start telling your age then.
Yeah, long time.
Well, how much out of all the work you've done a bit of concrete too, huh? Yeah. A bit of concrete. Yeah. So you got to be a jack all trades.
We used to build homes back in the day. You know? Yeah.
We're gonna start on this side. We're gonna work our way towards the roadway there. We got to fix all the rails as we go.
Solid 3-4 days at least.
So the convenient part about working at these big box stores is that you can just go right inside for the tools that you don't have or the supplies you don't have.
Or if our technique tells the truth.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. That's sweet.
Like a glove. He's gonna remove the old, whatever the hell they shoved in this hole.
The old concrete.
And then we're gonna form it with some of that plywood we got on the trailer over there. We're gonna use ram shot or ram set or whatever to shoot those in. And then we're gonna go ahead and backfill it with concrete.
See you, man.
All right, so we've got our holes all prepped and clean. Just like with metal, you need to prep your concrete. What we're gonna use is a hydraulic concrete. It's ready to be poured. See, first we're gonna prime it, then we're gonna form it, then we're gonna pour our concrete. Okay. Look at Paul, he's on the phone. Okay. Look at that. Goddamn TV stars, fucking YouTube stars. Look at him. He's over there talking on the goddamn phone.
How you prime the hole for the concrete.
Fits like a glove. Perfect. I get that onion smell again. Paul is drilling holes through the aluminum and we're going to stick rebar through them. The reason we're going to do that is to give it some rigidity this way. We have rigidity this way because the railing is that way long, but we need some this way. We were originally going to drill into the concrete and reinforce it with rebar, but we opted to go ahead and just do this instead because we're afraid that this old concrete is just going to crack and fall apart on us. With those nails that you can use to apply wood to concrete, we're going to go ahead and shoot these in. Oh, there goes my ladder. Try not to get here, I'll get Paul's fingers. Hold it like that. Find out. Alright, I've never used one of these before. We're going to see how this works out. Okay, that worked good. So that's what it looks like. And we're just going to backfill this then. Yeah, let's go high. Yeah, go right there.
Yeah, I should have went higher on that one.
We've got our 2 new rail sections in. Paul's just checking level. What we did was we used some clamps and some 2x4s just to space them out. And you can see he's just kicking them in to get them to level. I mean, you don't need to do rocket science to get these things level and square and in. But as you can see, they look pretty good. This one's lower because of the step in the concrete. But overall, he did a pretty good job. Our holes lined up dead on. And now we have our forms on. We have our holes primed. And we're just gonna go ahead and get the hydraulic concrete in each of these holes. The concrete you're using today is this here. Yeah, that's probably good. Ooh. You sure you weren't a mason?
Yeah.
It's all right, Paul. I don't like hard work either. Don't worry about it.
I know you're holding the camera.
All right, so we got our second railing in. Everything's tight and square. It all looks good. Paul's over there cleaning the bucket, and now we're gonna pull this railing out and we're gonna clean it up and fix it. So what's happening here is they spray foamed all of the holes except for the one that you see Paul standing next to right now. So we're gonna go jackhammer that hole out or hammer drill it out and then go ahead and pull this rail out. See the dragon band? How fucking weird. Martial arts. Not the chisel stuff. So we've already gone through 50 pounds of concrete on like 6 holes, which is pretty fucking incredible, but is what it is. I didn't estimate for that, that's for sure. But that's part of the gig. All right, so I'm gonna grab just 2 of those for now. They got 50-pound bags. So I've cleaned all the holes out. And now Paul is just priming all the holes, just like we did on the new rail. Now I just need to wire wheel all that stuff off of the rail, and then we're gonna go ahead and re-cement and reinstall. These have been sitting for about 2 hours, so we're gonna unclamp them. They're supposed to be structural in 1 hour. Ain't going nowhere. All right, guys, we're done with the first install day. How do you think it went, Paul?
Smooth.
Smooth? Too smooth? Suspiciously smooth, would you say?
I wouldn't say suspiciously. I would just say it comes with experience.
Comes with experience. All right, guys, me and Paul are here for day 2. This one's a little concerning to me because of the big crack that's in the wall. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but we'll figure it out. I ain't too worried about it. What do you think, Paul?
We'll get it.
You gotta call him eating a donut. You got that?
We're gonna get her done.
So we got him in his natural habitat. Out at a welding job with a donut in his hand.
That's what kind of day it's gonna be. A donut day.
And what we need to do is cut all this back with the chainsaw. I wrap that into the bid, and then once again, we're rolling into the situation where this isn't all just welding, okay? There's a lot of other shit that goes into this industry, okay? But I wrapped it into the bid, all right? The contractor understood that there was extra work that needed to be done, so we worked it out. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull this rail up, and then I'm gonna get the chainsaw, get it fired up, trim all this back. So I'm gonna go ahead, fill my chainsaw up with some bar oil, some fuel, and we're gonna get to cutting this. And I just got this pre-mixed fuel, makes things a little easier. You gotta give it a little trigger while you pull it. All right, now we'll cut the choke, pull the trigger. grind all the shit off the end of the rails, and then we just gotta clean these holes out and reset the railing. We're gonna keep cutting our way through. I'm gonna get all the chainsaw work done right now, and then so we can just concentrate on the rails. I think that's good enough. I'm not seeing no snakes or gators down here, but you gotta be careful. That's something you gotta be aware of when you're in Florida, when you're near water. Snakes and gators.
Concrete hands, molten metal manipulators, you name it, we do it.
We will work. See, that right there is how you know Paul's a good motherfucker. He went and he grabbed me a water. You know, that's a good dude to work with. He sees that you ain't drinking water, he went out and grabbed me one, you know? And that's what I love about working with these dudes who've been in the industry for a long time, you know? Paul's a great dude. He can't hear me right now, so that's the only reason I'm telling you this. But he's just a great fucking guy.
Hit these and the wall's going down. Going down.
Paul, you think I got my money's worth?
Almost.
Almost. Got a little life left in her.
Got a little nub left. Yeah,
Let's use that up.
let's use it up to the metal.
I just got a little more chainsaw work to do right here. Fuck. All right. Paul, you need a comb? Got it formed up. We stuck our concrete through our pole. That should give it some rigidity this way. And we're just getting ready to cement these in. We just got to put the rest of our forms on now. I guess that's it. All right, down in the hole with me. We're gonna start working our way around. Our goal is to get like 3 more after we do these 5.
Talk to my back. I'll let you know later.
I want to know who the fuck can afford $8 a grinding disc. What are they building? The fucking spaceship?
It don't matter. You build it to the job. We've got Olympic tryouts right here. Check him out. Up over the wall.
That's how I got over the border. We got all our rails. We're ready to cement.
Get one of these.
I'm gonna use those. So we ran out of concrete. We've gone through 150 pounds so far. And we've only done like, I think, fucking 20 holes. So that's pretty fucking crazy. So we're just gonna grab a couple more bags of concrete. I definitely underestimated the concrete a little bit, but that's okay. Because I overestimated other things that have kind of compensated. So is what it is. All right, guys, so we have our railings cemented in. These are my big concern, and these all seem to be set pretty decently. So hopefully these stay in place and it doesn't try to wiggle its way out. A lot of problems, but it seems like we're getting it done. Yeah, I think what our number one problem was, we did too many holes at once. I think we need to just slow it down a little, because we were both running around like chickens with our head cut off for a minute there.
Staying steady.
Yeah,
the mix is kind of.
Yeah, I think we need to just do smaller batches because we got better results on those first ones, you know? Yeah, we just mixed that shit too dry, I think. It dried too fast and then it fucking...
I think
it shrunk up.
Yeah, we need to mix it wet.
The thing I found really odd about this job was the wood that they used to form this. God knows how old this is, but that is wood in there. There is rebar also. That could just be rust, I guess, emulating off. but I think it might be wood. I don't know. To get down in the ditch and I gotta do more saw work because we got a couple blowouts. I got overgrown shit on it. So down in the ditch I go with the saw. Down in the ditch we go. Yeah, that fucker's got to come out. Guys, so fucked up and I didn't book a hotel room ahead because it's Daytona 500 this weekend and there ain't no fucking room, so we're at the shitty old Days Inn. And it smells like a crazy cat lady's house mixed with mold. And I'm just gonna show you some of the features of this room. I mean, it's off the chain. Look at this. Burn holes right in the fucking sheet. What do you think, Paul? What do you think about the room? It's pretty nice, right?
You don't want to know what I think.
This is luxury. Look at, they got the water beating on a thing. They got two of the same ones, two. They could have settled for one, they did two. All right, guys, we're out here for day 3. Hopefully the final day. Paul's over there taking down the caution tape we threw over the rails so nobody went over there and fucked with them while they were wet. And I'm just gonna wire wheel all the joints that we welded because we didn't have time back up in the shop. It was real late when we finished these. So I'm gonna attempt to strip a form. What I'm gonna do, we put 3 nails in this one. That one ain't really sunk, so that might be good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to stick the cutoff blade into the wood and just try to cut the nail so that maybe we can just strip the form off without having to pry on this concrete. So the first form board came off, I cut the nail head and then just popped the board. Now we're gonna try to pop the board without cutting the nail head. See how the fuck that goes. They don't have no pry bar. No, I thought I did. Yep, it's out. Yep. There it goes, Frank. As you can see, they're coming out pretty good so far. It's not the best concrete work. Yeah, he's just knocking the fuck off. Okay, that's the way to do it. You got to put that fucking oil on the board. Yeah. So what we did was oil the boards. Right, so we've restaged the truck over here. It's the closest we can get to those rails because there's only about 4 feet of distance between the rail and the road. Yeah, we're almost done. We got what, 4 more rails, 5 more rails? At least we got a lake view. Most things in life, when it comes to construction or building something, are pretty much the same in that prep work is 99% of it.
So in order to keep the concrete from sticking, so a good way to keep the concrete from sticking to the board, take a little transmission fluid, mix it with water, a little squirty squirty, works perfect.
All right, you ready?
Are you ready?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's teetering in the center. Beautiful.
Just hold the camera and hold it fucking level.
That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, Paul's starting to pour, and then we're gonna stick the rail in afterwards, and then pour the excess, if we need any, the rest of the way up. So he'll pour that in, and then we'll lift this rail, stick it in there, and then brace it with a 2x4 and a clamp. It needs to come down on my side.
Oh, you got stuck on the rebar. You got to go on the other side of the rebar.
I did.
Sure?
Yeah. I can see the rebar still.
Well, then hit it. Do something. Push it down.
I think maybe this one originally was above it.
Hit it with that 2x4.
There it goes. slow down, man. There's shit in that hole. That's why I need to come up then. Nah. I'm hitting bottom.
That's what it is.
I mean, we didn't build this one, so. It needs to lean that way. Hang it out.
Let it flow.
So we just got 2 holes to fill. She's level. She's a little off right there, but there's nothing I can really do. But yeah, got it pretty much formed out and she's looking good. This is another challenge of these jobs is you end up with these fucking lawn guys and other people here to do work and they want to get their job done. So they'll just fucking knock into your shit. These guys seem to have a little common sense. He waved at us, so I'm gonna assume he's got enough common sense to not just fucking run into our railing, but you never really fucking know, honestly. Cruising.
Let's put the finishing icing on this thing.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, this isn't good. Right there. All right, we're going to clean up. Paul's just going to go ahead and wrap this thing with some caution tape. All the holes are cemented. Looks good. Nothing moves. Remove these nails. When we pulled the boards, they just kind of rip through. So we're just going to cut them flush. No reason to try to pry them out and break the concrete away. Damn, fucker's on there.
Damn.
It's coming now.
Oh,
You want to get it?
that's what we need a fucking pry bar for.
You got to say I loosened it for you. Feel to be done.
Feels good.
Happy it's over?
Just moving on to the next one, that's all.
That's the truth.